time is punter Ethan Evans. Gonna send this one away. And away we go at the link. Set to return it. Here's Will Shipley. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Hurts comes out throwing. And instead of a receiver, that one finds the ground. Incomplete. It's 2nd down. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. Throwing on second. Hurts. He's got Devontae Smith. Still going inside the 35. And that's exactly what they needed to begin this game. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Devontae Smith going more than half the field, 74 yards. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
That one right down the middle. They go up 7-0 here early. Set for the kickoff. Here's Jordan Whittington on the return. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Whittington on the return. The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10. Stafford to the air to start us off. And his first pass falls incomplete. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10. The first carry now for Kyron Williams. Brought down there after a gain of about 14 yards. And that's going to be a Los Angeles 1st down.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Knocked down by Jahan Campbell. Sure seems like running at a blitzing defense shouldn't work out too often, Brock, but right there it did nicely for him.
Yeah, football's kind of a funny game, Kate, because it can be super complex. Yeah. You get into a lot of language and a lot of detail, and then other times, like, just run away from the blitz. Just run away from it, and good things can happen.
one complete to Whittington. They track him down finally as this play goes for about 20. And that's going to set up a Rams first down.
That's just one of those plays on an opening drive, Kate, where on one side it's demoralizing. Defensively, rally, go make that tackle. But offensively, it just infuses you with so much confidence, knowing if you can just put the ball in you guys' hands, they can make a difference after the catch.
Now we're on here with Blake Corum. And he's able to shake this one down to the 25.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? That's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. Working on second down. Stafford. Screen here for Williams. Defense gets there after a gain of 5. And it gives LA the first.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Catch made right side by Nakua. For the pylon, and he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Puka Nakua capping a 7-play scoring drive. Harrison Mevis on to try the point after. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. They're able to answer early here. We are tied at 7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Tank Bigsby here with the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Jalen Watson in there to bring him down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
On second down, here's Barkley. They rally to him after a gain of about 7. That effort enough. They've got the first down.
A 7-yard gain. And the Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll return to the link right after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They're looking at first down here. On the play fake, it's Hurts. Buying some time right. He tucks it and takes off. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
Positive of that effort, he didn't go backwards. Didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on second down.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped though right near the marker. Didn't get it, third down.
Even though we don't have mics in that huddle, I can imagine what's being said down there, Kate. It is keep feeding him. When you get positive yards and you start to run the ball and wear out your opponent, don't go away from him.
Rams add a man to the secondary, third down. They go to Barkley again. Stopped after a gain of just 1, but still enough there to pick up the first down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
At the 47-yard line.
Barkley the back on a first down. Coming off his 4th carry this drive. They go play action. Here's Hurts. Passing quick here, but the pass runs fast enough to match it. On and in time to alter that throw. And it falls incomplete. That brings up second down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Second down, Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. On the move, past the 40. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
That's another Eagles first down.
Not much scoring to this point, as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More football from the link coming up in just a moment. They've got first down here from the 36. Hurts to throw. Hauled in by Gunner, left side. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
From the red zone now. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Incomplete. The coverage by Jalen Watson.
Barkley trying this up the gut. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Hurts looking to throw. Throw is caught. And he's going to be touched down right at the line, so no gain on the play. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
And the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
It's Hurts throwing on second. Buying some time left. Running for the pylon and in. Touchdown, Eagles. Jalen Hurts got one back earlier and now takes one across. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. This one splits the uprights. It is good. And they've broken this tie. They've taken a 7-point lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Whittington now on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
There's 35 seconds to go in the half as they are ready to begin their drive. Here's Stafford. Hit as he makes the throw, and that's going to sputter to the ground. And that's going to bring up second down.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
On the 24 once again, it's second and 10. Stafford back to throw. Short pass brought in. Has some daylight through the 40. Met there, and the contact takes him to the sideline. It's going to be about a 22-yard gain. And that will bring up Rams first down.
22 yards. First down, Rams.
Stafford now. It's complete to Whittington. And out of bounds he goes, so give them about half of what they needed. That's going to bring up second down.
It's
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Throw wheeled in by Whittington. Ooh, awfully close to that line to gain. Stop though made at the 46, third down. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Third and a lone yard coming up. Stafford. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and incomplete.
Offense isn't moving here. They are going for this on 4th and 1. Trying for it with Stafford. That's cut beyond the marker. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Timeout is called, just 4 seconds, and you would assume, Brock, 1 play remaining in this half. Only time left for 1 more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This from 48 on the left hash. Mevis able to knock it through. And our first half ends with 3 points. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the second half. And the onside kick doesn't pan out. The Rams make the recovery. I'm getting the feeling somebody had a dark roast, something pretty bold to drink this morning, Brock, because third quarter, onside kick, not sure that was on any of their play sheets. Any of the analytics had that as the call right there.
So you go coffee, I actually go to the meeting room tomorrow. And I think about that special teams coach who's got to answer to his head coach. And just what are we thinking here with this decision? Because the other side, they were more than prepared for it, and now they put their defense up against it.
No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. Give to Corum from the gun. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Keely Ringo making the play.
Nothing too fancy there. That is just some good physical football from a back who knows how to read his blocks, Kate, keep himself square, and go get those tough yards.
That one complete to Higbee. Brought down after a gain of about 5. That gives them a first down.
We call third downs money downs for a reason, Kate, because it takes everybody offensively to cash in. Excellent protection, set the table for the QB to get the completion and the yards necessary.
Throwing now, Stafford. His pass caught by Nakua. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
On second down, a run with Williams. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. It's going to bring up third down. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
That's broken up by a big hit in the end zone. What an effort there to prevent that touchdown. And that forces 4th down. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that first down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it.
Mevis able to knock it through. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Shipley now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10. at their own 22-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That right there, exactly the type of havoc that a well-designed blitz can cause, Brock. Everyone's so busy picking up their rushers. That D tackle cleaned up.
Sure did. He gets his one-on-one. He shocks him with those heavy hands, knocks off that blocker, and knocked down that runner.
Barkley again here on seconds. He couldn't quite break it. Still a 5-yard gain, though. 1st down.
It's the reams of data have really grown, Kate, and this game is becoming more analytical by the Sunday. I think we have learned that running volume matters. You can't get away from the run game, especially after a negative play. I like that call.
To the air on 3rd and long. He completes it in traffic. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
Ooh, maybe some nerves there. He moved early on 4th down. Now we're going to see if this affects their choice to go for it. Welcome back, football fans. The offense lining up on their own side as we begin this 4th quarter. On 4th down, Hurts. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
These 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
From the gun, a carry by Williams. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
The 26-yard line.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. To throw, Stafford. Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up 3rd down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Throw here, 3rd down. That one complete to Whittington. This is going to go for a gain of 6, but it's not enough. Defense doesn't let him get past that. It's 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow. Well, I tell you what, you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
Bigsby with the return. Making some progress here. And he's all the way up across the 40 before heading out of bounds.
They Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level. They want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
1st down, a run with Barkley. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Here's another carry for Barkley. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Looking quickly here.
49-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up
Barkley gets it on 3rd down. There's the stop. Looks to be about 7 yards on that play. And that is good for an Eagles first down. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Eagles needing a couple.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
First down from the 42. They run it with Saquon. And a good gain here. 11 yards it looks like. That's going to pick up a first. Just some great blocking on that play, Brock. Those extra bodies near the line sure helped him get the space that he needed to get that chunky yards.
We hear it almost each and every week from offenses that really love their 12 personnel. Defenses trying to stop it, know how difficult it can be. Job well done by everybody there.
Going to the ground again on first. He finds space into the red zone. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Running is Barkley. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
On the carry. Ford on the stop. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 11-yard line.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Here's Barkley. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
Barkley. He's dropped. A big stop and a big moment there, Brock. They could not afford to lose yards there. After the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 5.
2nd and goal at the Rams' 5-yard line.
They'll try again with Barkley. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal. A great read by the defense there. They attacked, and they found that runner quick.
You look up run blitz by a linebacker.
Yeah.
That is in the dictionary right there.
There it is. 5th DB out there now. Big rep for this defense on 3rd and goal. They're going to try to run it in. Barkley. And he's going to be brought down shy of not just the end zone, Brock. That 1st down marker as well. So now offense facing an interesting 4th down decision. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. A lot of pressure on this kick for Jake Elliott. Only a 20-yarder here. That one is good! And barring the unexpected, that's going to be your game winner.
I know that was a kick he could make in his sleep, but with the game on the line, he delivered.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And this is going to be a touchback, Brock, so we'll see what they decide to do with the final seconds they've got left here. Just about done here, only 9 seconds remaining. Here he is to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. Ooh, and the drive nearly ends on the first play. He had the interception, but dropped it. Means it's second down. So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store. Here he goes, one final shot. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So beneath the chorus of Fly, Eagles Fly, it's a win for the Eagles. And it took everybody at the end. First to set up that field goal, and then for him to go out and win it with that accurate kick. It wasn't a dominating win by any means, partner, but a great show of resiliency to fight back and steal it away. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners as we say so long from Philadelphia.